Aries is a literature student with a secret. His emotions leak out as living verses. When he feels joy, invisible lines of poetry spiral through the air, making passers-by spontaneously burst into laughter or song. When he feels heartbreak, the city's pigeons gather to spell out his sadness in mid-air. He fears his power, so he keeps quiet and finds comfort at Cafe Stonepolish, where reality itself seems a little softer. Cafe Stonepolish is the city's beating magical heart. Its windows display not what's outside, but the most hopeful memory of whoever looks out. The menu writes itself in the handwriting of the person who needs the most kindness that day. On certain nights, the tables drift gently like boats, carrying patrons through liquid dreams as they sip their coffee. Valentina is the cafe's radiant waitress and secret memory muse, chosen by the cafe itself. With each dance, she can draw out people's happiest memories and weave them into the present. Patrons find themselves reliving first kisses, reunions, or triumphant moments they'd long forgotten. But a shadow lingers every time Valentina uses her gift. She loses a memory of her own, which the cafe stores in its infinite attic. One rainy night, Aries, moved by Valentina's dance, writes a poem of longing and hope. The words slip into the cafe's woodwork, and that very night, the city changes. Lost objects find their way home, strangers remember old promises, and the rain falls upward, carrying people's regrets into the clouds. But this surge of magic awakens the archivist, a mysterious being who governs the city's collective memory. The archivist warns that the boundary between memory and reality has blurred too far. If it breaks, everyone in the city will be trapped in their most powerful memory, never able to move forward, never able to change. Aries and Valentina discover the cafe's attic, a shifting labyrinth where the dreams, regrets, and lost loves of every patron are stored as enchanted objects and music boxes. Each room is a puzzle, a memory that must be gently healed. Meanwhile, the city outside buzzes with magical realism. Paper cranes deliver apologies between estranged friends. Street musicians play songs that let the listeners glimpse their possible futures. A rabbit looks to be at home as it gently hops. As the boundary between memory and reality frays, the cafe itself begins to shimmer and flicker between timelines, a single heartbeat away from being lost forever. The archivist presents a final choice. For the city to heal, Aries and Valentina must offer up their most treasured memory, the moment they first truly saw each other. If they do, the magic will stabilize, but they will forget the genesis of their love. In a breathtaking finale, Aries and Valentina dance and recite their poem atop the cafe roof under a swirling aurora of living memories. They sacrifice their first memory of love, trusting that what is true will always find its way back. The city wakes renewed. People are kinder, braver, and filled with possibility. The cafe lives on, now more magical than ever. And every night, Aries and Valentina fall in love all over again, drawn together by a feeling both brand new and beautifully, mysteriously familiar. Cafe Stonepolish becomes a legend, a place where every visit feels like coming home. Every coffee cup holds a secret, and every dance might just change the world. Sometimes, in the early morning light, you can see lines of invisible poetry swirling in the air, and two figures, Aries and Valentina, falling in love, again and again, for the very first time. However, as the word spread of Aries and Valentina immense success, there is talk on the radio of whether such a union is permissible. The radio station Cafe FM hopes to reach both Aries and Valentina's ears in time, before it's too late.
An announcement. If his texts read like a novel but his mouth says yeah, same, you might be dating a group chat. Full Delulu, premium plan, auto renew. She met this guy, let's call him Golden Retriever Boy. First text he sends her, perfect punctuation, callbacks to earlier jokes, a metaphor that made her clap her phone. He uses semicolons in 2025, green flags jumping like they're on a trampoline. In person though, he's sweet, but the depth, shallow kiddie pool energy, he nods, he says facts a lot, he laughs like a whisper, and she's like, where did the poet go, did he log off? but she
Because when get home, her phone lights up with an essay. He understands her attachment style. He knows how to mirror her tone. He sends good morning paragraphs that taste like iced coffee. She screenshots for evidence. Her brain goes soulmate speedrun unlocked. Then the moment she asks for a voice note, just a tiny one, no pressure, he sends it, but it's not his voice. This one is warmer, raspy, confident like a podcast made eye contact with me. He says her name like he bookmarked.
I'm a student in
And he
love,
ends with delete if cringe.
and the tall trees
She
of
does not delete.
in
She
the
replays
city of
5 times.
Stonepolish.
She asks
There is
him
room
about it.
outside.
He says his best friend helps him
Streets
find the right
come alive.
words. She asks
With
help.
laughter
He
and
says yeah,
cheers.
edits.
In
I
the
say
city
hi.
we love,
Ghostwrites.
the fun is
He
always
says sometimes red flag by
fun and good times under the city lights in Stonepolish, where the night ignites from the campus to the park.
She turns to the
sky is
proposer.
so bright in
She says,
Stonepolish.
"Did you
We
want to
dance into
propose?"
the night,
She
a
says,
shiny
"She want to,
glow as the
because you deserve a
atmosphere
grand
is too thin.
gesture."
We have
His
so
voice is
many
shaking,
places to go.
and in that split second, she hears something true. Her annoyance shifts, not gone, just rotating. She turns to the ghostwriter. She says, "Why write for him?" He says, "Because he freezes with words, but he feels big." She translates, so he doesn't avoid the moment. She says, "That is sweet and also forbidden in the land of intimacy." He nods, guilty. Then the climax, they mumble, they side-eye, they whisper a little. She says, "Speak up." He says, "We're not just best friends, we're brothers. Phone sharing since youth, carpool karaoke." But for text, they swap phones like it's a relay race between social anxiety and punctuation.
Her brain does a backflip. Brother besties. One likes symphonies. One does golden retriever eye contact. And somehow she dated both without consent. A group project without grading. She takes a breath. Then she returns into clarity. She says, the proposal is declined. This is a boundary, not a roast. You cannot outsource intimacy, then
Every
fact.
moment is a memory. Every star shines bright. From the laughter in the
3 tubs of
air to the
popcorn,
smiles
a stack of
we
index
share.
cards like we're in detention but healing.
In Stonepolish,
Truths
there's
include,
magic
what did you hide from me
everywhere.
because you wanted to be liked?
So come
When did
join
you
the
first
fun.
decide my comfort mattered less than
Under
your
the
fear?
city
If
sky,
she strips the romance, do we even have friendship? Dares include, say a real feeling without a joke buffer, switch phones and delete the texting templates, look me in the eye and apologize without fixing it. Rule, no hero speeches, no ghostwriting live. You speak for you, you get messy, you get grace. We choose honesty over performance. They stare at her like she invented a new sport. Golden retriever boy blinks. He says he's scared. She say great sign. Ghostwriter brother exhales. He says he can talk without typing. She says we'll test that. We meet at a diner that night. We order fries, not plunger. She deals out the cards. He picks a truth. He admits he started outsourcing on date 2 because he didn't want to lose me. He thought perfect words would keep me. She says she doesn't want perfect. She wants the messy and present. Ghostwriter picks a dare. He says a feeling out loud. He wants to be seen without hiding behind adjectives. She does not flinch. We keep going. We talk boundaries, we talk repair. We build a tiny bridge with fries and eye contact and we statements. We cancel the wedding, we start an actual relationship.